Hi, back again, restart. So we must make here this cafe, and you see there's some classes and yeah, drinks and some to eat in. So we will fake that all with some pictures only. We don't model that all. So at first we need here that should be metal. So new material metal 2 should be principal shader, it should be metallic 1. So it's full glossy, but we want roughness on it. Let's try the right configuration for that. It's not as easy as we think. I think that can be it. Must short render that. Yeah, it's a metallic look. That is okay. Good. The two other things here should be wood. It should be a dark wood, so we look what we got in our texture folder. We have that here, that's maybe some, or that, but both isn't that I really want, so let's look what we have. Wood. I think that can be one, or that, or that. I think I'll take this one. Copy, bring it in our texture folder. So then we give it to that one here. So new, we call it wood 5. Give here the principal, take the file from the texture folder and give them a higher roughness. And we give here a mapping to that, so add input texture coordinates, vector mapping, connect UV with the vector and the vector with the vector. So we have that needs an unwrap. So object, apply rotation scale, then mark all U and Q projection. It's not every time the best, but in this case I think we can handle that. Looks a little bit awful, I think. So we rotate 90, get it in this direction. Good, maybe we must make here another second color in, texture in. So we get here the same, that is mesh, apply rotation scale and set this wood 5. So wood 5, and we give here a cube project unwrap, and we must scale that up. Good. That should be turned, so rotate 90. Good. That's metal, the rest is wood. Good. So we need here something that's to see what is to sell there. So add mesh circle, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down, bring it in front. We only need some parts of that, so we don't need all. So we can, oops, delete that here complete, and most of that here we can delete, and that we only bring a little to here. Good. That is our base mesh for make that. So rotates at 90 degrees. Then we mark that all, extrude it one time, then a big time for see what is in, then extrude again, and so we make it till the rest. Good. Then we close the back and the front, but before we do that we have to get these back parts out, so extrude and bring them here down too. Then you can simply close it with F. That too. Oops, forgotten that one. Good, so we need two materials. We get smooth on it. This part needs no smooth, so we can take that and say it should be flat. Then we have no shading arrows there. Good. So we need two materials. The first one is glass. Oops. We have glass. Oh, yeah, here. Is it glass? No, it's no glass. Mystery, but it's called glass, so we make glass. Take glass shader, and we need add a mix shader, and we need a transparent shader, and a light path. So add input light path, and we say the shadow ray shouldn't be in there, it should be transparent. So we have a class shader, and we need a chrome or something like that. I must look, we have such. Oh, no chrome. That is better. So new, call it chrome, and that should. These principal shader, I don't like them really, but take them and make a little metallic and high roughness. There's no silver what he makes there, there's something else. Don't understand that really. Oh, we'll let it like this. And yeah, so first we make all with chrome, and then we take the middle parts there and make them with glass. So we have that. That we bring on the top there, but we must make it smaller for sure. Tralali sure. Okay. So scale set to make it smaller and bring it down too, and adjust that with the base mesh there. And it should have a thickness, so we add here solidify on it. When you then look here from the back, you can the thickness apply here as you would. So, but before we make the sum in, we apply the rotation scale of it. That is every time important. Then we bring in now our food there. What's happened here? That looks so wired there. Let's see that. Yeah, that don't look straight. So maybe we must adjust this. Yeah. Okay. What is that? Looks very, very, very ugly. So I disable that for a moment and say all should be applied. Now activate. We don't want that. Then let it. Good. So we place it there. Then we take our pictures from the food. So add mesh image. I said to you, you must find such textures. I did that too. So this textures, that's from fruit and also stuff. So I take here the food stuff and input in as plane. So rotate set minus 90 degrees, that is the food. Scale them down, and that we bring behind that thing there. We should be sure that it is all in one box there. So that means when we take that here, we should be sure that it is complete in. So set wireframe. There we don't see all, that is bad too. And we rotate then X a little, so we get a straighter one. That we make with all of them. Deeper, rotate X. Okay, and the last one should be that here. Rotate X. Then we must control that, because that isn't on the right place, I think, and not right turned. So we must control that all. And we go here to render view. We see it in the background, but it don't fit with the rest there. So we have to do such some. We take these pictures and bring them in front, so we see better how big they must be. We bring it more in the middle that it fits with. Then we bring this shape to fit with them, and that one with them, and we must close that things. So that means when we take that now to front, we can now get these parts here, that one and the last one there, this one, and extrude that out. Then we can close that on each side with F, but we must mark all that we want to. So that must be marked with, and that too, and then we have that. So that is a closed room. something, and that should be Chrome 2. So we have placed one. So we look from front. Here is the second one, the third one. Here is one, and we have to do the same. We can scale here a little that we come to the most place we can use for that. And then the rest we make as before. We get that whole thing here. Not every time easy. So get it there. Then we take that here. Wow, that was too much. Only want that. So bring it there. And we must close that later, sure. Then we bring that there. And that one there. Good. So I bring it again at the front to close that middle parts there. So we get that one, extrude to the back and the Y. Then we close them with F. Don't forget the last one there. Good, then we click them all. And give them a Chrome. So put it back to the base mesh there. And now we simply bring them all into so file, save. I must look how that looks. Wow. Yeah, that was class, yeah. Yeah, the class makes it not easier because it gives the other view of it. But that's life. The only thing we can do is normally such cakes or something else what is in there have light in there. So, and we fake that. We take here for each material that we have there, not a diffuse. We take there an emit, so that lights from itself. That we make with all three. Emit, yeah, emission. So we try it again. Yeah, that looks fine. All is there that you want to eat. That is fine. From the side you can't see it because class shader. But this class is bad class. It's not my class. Was wrong. Bad idea. That looks better. Good. We have done that. So file, save. We need a fridge in the background there. So I think that is high, but that's okay. So we add mesh image, and I have here fridges with classes in and all this stuff. So rotate set minus 90 degrees. What happens here? Rotate set minus 90. So scale scale down and bring it on position. That should be there. I think we can make here the top one a little bit smaller so we can see better the fridge there that we make. So front view, and I think think about it, that here more to there, then that one more to there, and the last one more to there. So we see that fridge better, and so we can place more there, and it's more to see than only one thing there. So I go back here, and now I must readjust the pictures. So take it in front view, and position it new, then bring it back into that. I do with each of them. Front view, bring it there, and bring it in the background, and the last one should be there. Front, place it back. Okay, that is our fridge. That we extrude simply to the back. So edit mode, extrude, bring it to the back, and then we have that fridge there. That looks fine, but it must be a little bit more down. So good, we have done that also. So we need here something to place on that it looks more natural stuff there. So for that I will take paper there, and for that I must plug here some loops in. Control R, make a loop in here, then I think another loop there, and now I can put there a paper on this place there. So better it is no paper, it is, we'll see. New back pack. Good name. Assign. It should be from view bounce. The unwrap, and we take here a mission 1, 2, and here an image, and that should be in this case that one. There are some paintings there, some written stuff there, and that makes it look more correct. But I see I haven't copied that into my folder here. That's bad, so I have to do that. That was that one. Then that. So copy and place it in our texture folder, because when you get the project to another PC and they don't have that texture folder that I have, so you will see there nothing here. And so better take them from one folder that is with the project. So I changed that to all of this stuff. Oh, I think that was wrong too. Yeah, let's go here to texture folder. So that one, and the other three guys there. That one. It's the cake shit there. Cake shit is there. And that one. Bread. Okay. So bread. I think it was that one. Not sure, but we will see. That was that, I think. So we take that. Eagle. Good. So we have that done. File save, and I will have a short look with render view. Yeah, all the fridge must be lighted, okay. So here we take that image too. Good. Yeah, here comes some of the cafe machine and such other stuff there. But I must look how much is there. This should be on the top, that should be on the back, and maybe such one on the back too. Yeah. So we try some. So we copy that simply, Shift D, and make it much smaller scale set X. There comes the classes in, so it can be more back and to the top there. And we need 2 or 3 places to put them some stuff in. And yeah, that means we take here an extrude scale and extrude into. Same we do here, extrude scale, extrude into. And there we place the pictures of classes and bottles and so. So we call classes. And we say here emission 2 and say here image open. Wow, it's not in our texture folder, so we must first copy that. I think that classes are good. That classes, and here the bottles with. So get that both, copy and place it in our folder, and then bring that in. So that are these two. So we take here open texture folder, and here these bottles and a sign, and that should be view unwrap from view bounds. Here the same, view unwrap from view bounds, but here comes surely other classes in, so classes 2. That should be also an emission, and the image texture open up our texture folder and classes assign. So we have now there the classes and the bottles and this stuff. Here we can make the same one at this side if we want, or make there the coffee machines. So I think I make there the coffee machines. So file save as number 5 and add mesh images I must place them in my folder before. So I think we take a great machine and a smaller machine. But which one? I think that and that one is okay. So we copy, bring it in our folder. So we go to our folder and say here that one should be inputted and that one too, for images as plain. So we have that both, and make it here outer. We can now extrude that one, extrude, bring it back, and we give them silver or such like that in the background. So plus or chrome. So we take chrome, sign, and that one here is a black one. There we let it like it is because it's an alpha, and to take an alpha with a background that will not so easy, be so easy. So we place it in there and up there, and then we have that into. That can be a little bit more back. So you can put there some other stuff there, that is all possible, sure. That makes it a little bit interesting. Here we make some deepness in, that brings a little effect there. Extrude scale, extrude back. Such you can make with a bump or bump is best for do such without modeling such. Think here the top plate we can extrude and bring there some other material on it. So we give here plus and take here the chrome table, but the top of the table, that stuff, don't know how we called it, must look tabletop, we called it sign. And here we simply take chrome on the sides, so plus chrome sign, and here the top should be top view, view from view, and then we have that clear part there. Good. That thing was it for that. When we look now, we only must lighten up the machines there, and then that coffee shop is done. So I lighten up the machines there, that should be an emit then, and that too. There's a principal shader that needs an emission, so was it that? No, control set was the wrong one, I think, because there here is it, emission. File, save, and I think that was it. We have done all of, I find that looks good for that short time there. Yeah, so St.Michel comes more to finishing. One with part, but apart. So we see us in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot, bye.